Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. My name is Ayush Kumar Singh. I am a legal intern in Lexington Company. So today we are going to take an overview on Payment of Bonus Act 1965. The practice of paying bonus in India appears to have originated during First World War when certain textile mills generated 10% of wages as war bonus to their workers in 1917. In certain cases of industrial dispute, demanded for payment of bonus was also included. In 1950, the full bench of labor appellant involves a formula for determination of bonus. The act the Payment of Bonus Act is to provide for the payment of bonus to person employed in certain establishments on the basis of profit or on the basis of production or productivity and for matter connected therewith. So now let's see the scope and applicability of this act. Basically, it extends to whole of India. Every establishment in which 20 or more persons are employed on any day during accounting year. Factories, as defined in Factories Act. Every other establishment in which 20 or more persons are employed on any day during the accounting year. Public sector share capital held by government greater than 40%. It should be noted that for some establishment, Payment of Bonus Act will even apply if number of employees are below 20. There are basically two conditions. First one is minimum of 10 employees, and second one, it should be notified by official gazette. So now section 8 of this act defines to whom the payment of bonus should be given. It includes all the employees who work for 30 days or more and salary less than or equal to 10,000. It should be again noted that working days include casual leaves, sick leaves, and etc. So now coming on the exceptions, according to section 32 of the Act, there are certain exceptions to this Act. The first one is general insurance and life insurance business of the employees employed by the Department of Central Government or a state government or a local authority, employed by Indian Red Cross Society, universities and other educational institutes including hospitals, social welfare industry institutions established not for the purpose of profit, employees employed through contractors or building operators, employees employed by Reserve Bank of India, and other institutes mentioned under section 32. So now let's see the calculation of bonus. Calculations are available: surplus under section 5, gross profit under section 4, less prior profit under section 6, add tax serving previous accounting year available surplus. According to section 19, all amount payable to an employee by the way of bonus under this act shall be paid in cash by his employer. Now, bonus limits. Bonus is calculated as percent of salary. Minimum under section 10, that is 8.33%, and maximum under section 11, that is 20%. The minimum for major is rupees 100. The minimum for minor is between age of 14 to 15 is rupees 60. The maximum bonus paid is rupees 24,000, that is 10,000 into 20% into 12 months. The bonus payable is rupees 1200, that is 100 into 12, or for minors 720, that is 60 into 12. Now bonus can be denied. A bonus can be denied to an employee on the condition that on the day of declaration of bonus he was not in employment. Forfeited of bonus under Section 9. Bonus can be forfeited to an employee who has been dismissed from service on the ground of fraud, theft, misappropriation, or damage to any property of the establishment. So last, we will look on book of record. Every employer shall prepare and maintain such register, record, or other documents in such form and in such manner as may prescribed. The appropriate government may, by notification on the official gazette, appoint such person as it thinks fit to be inspector of the purpose of this act, and may define the limits within which they shall exercise jurisdiction. So I hope you find this video informative. So please like, share and subscribe.